do lisinopril. That seems to be a common one. See, this medication here is not formulary on PPMC. Here is non-formulary PPMA, but here it is preferred level 1. So Surescripts asks us to pick PPMB for this medication, so we can go up and pick this one. And when we do that, when we send the prescription, it does send the formulary information for this particular plan. And it makes it easier for the pharmacist to know where to bill or where to send like pricing information and other things. So this is pretty important to do. I click on send and it should go like normal. Let's go back to the same medication. I just want to show you a couple of things about the formularies. Formularies right now are a little bit more visible. They are color coded. Anything in green, as you know from before, if a medication is not formulary or non-reimbursable, then we would have to show the alternative medications. The alternative medications do come from a list that the formulary or the insurance provides for us, and or that we pull from the medication database that does have the same class. Like if you look for lisinopril, then we would need to show all the ACE inhibitors in that same class and then pull formulary status for those medications. This is how this alternative medications list is built. And as I mentioned, this is color coded right now, so the greens are usually preferred ones, and as you go down, you'll go, and just like before, P1, that means preferred one, you can have up to 99. So P1 to 99. You go down with the things that are not preferred, maybe. Here, you go formulary not preferred, and Acupril 10 milligrams. And if you continue to go down, again, you will sometimes, not always, yep, now we do have lisinopril 5 milligrams is not formulary. So this will give you some guidance on what you may want to pick as another medication for instead of the one that you started with. Now here in this particular patient, there is some copay information for each medication. It doesn't have to be for each medication. Some medications will, some don't. And this information, this seemed to look like we have some mail copay information for the first medication. This says that the patient will be responsible for 15% of the cost of the medication plus $10 fixed. The F is for fixed, with a minimum amount or minimum copay of $25 and maximum of $35. And they can do 90 days supplied, the DS for days supplied. And then the OP is for out of pocket, is 25 up to 35. Now that information, you may get it, you may not, or you may get a lot of it. Like sometimes we might say the pharmacy is any or retail or mail, like in this case, or none of them, obviously. The same information will show up here if we have it for the medication that we prescribing. So let's say we want to pick this benzapril. I can double click on it, or I can click on the S here to prescribe this one. If I double click on it and we go down here, as you see, it's preferred one, which was the case when we looked at it. And this is the copay information right here. So I think this will conclude at least the main changes that did happen in the prescription screen. I will pause right now and maybe we'll start with a second video to cover the rest of the new features and the new changes.